Michelle Meadow Love. I am the creator of Be Well Healing Arts and Sound Sanctuary Records. And I'm so grateful that you are here today to practice Gong Yoga Nidra. And it is a beautiful practice that is sometimes called yogic sleep because it is equivalent to getting about 8 hours of sleep. And the meditative state that we get into is right before that sleep state where we're very open and into that deep layer of receptivity. And this is where we can create change within our patterns and our limiting beliefs and rewire our brain, bring our cells and our organs and our systems into optimal health and balance the mind, body, and the spirit. There's so many amazing, beautiful benefits with Yoga Nidra, and then we add the gongs in, and voila, it's magical. So we are in the eclipse energy. It is a full moon today, and where I live in Ventura, it is really windy. So for me, that equates to winds of change. It's a beautiful metaphor and representation of literally this time we are in, which is Aries season, the beginning of the astrological new year, a full moon, a lunar eclipse, and spring equinox. So the energy is very potent here in the northern hemisphere, and we are going into that rebirth time where the trees start to bud and get leaves, and the flowers are blooming, and there may be rainy season, and we start to harness more of the motivational energy, the doing, and the planting of the seeds of what we would like to work with. We have more light that is entering and creating a longer day, if you will. So with that, the eclipse, the lunar eclipse, is an opportunity for us to look at what is working and is not working in our lives, specifically around relationships. And there is definitely a connection to karmic cycles ending and having opportunities for new beginnings. And sometimes we do not have a choice as to what ends or what leaves our life. And if we can take our perspective out a little to the higher perspective and see things as the whole journey, oftentimes it truly is what's best for us and what's in alignment and where we're going on our path. So however that looks for you, give yourself a lot of ease and grace as we transition. We'll be moving into a full solar eclipse at the new moon in a few weeks. So we'll be between the two eclipses for a little while, and it might get a little bumpy, and it may not. So do your best to stick with your practices and take time for yourself and slow down and just be gentle. Be gentle. And Gong Yoga Nidra is a great practice. You can revisit this one and many others that I have here on my channel. You do not have to necessarily be at that time, if you will, to still get the benefit. Time is an illusion, and the beautiful thing about working with energy and frequency is it transcends all time, and it sends healing before and after and all the spaces in between. I'm also a Reiki master teacher, so you're getting the influence of Reiki as well. With that, how our Gong Yoga Nidra is going to look is there are 5 steps or 5 ways of it, if you will. We do the body awareness after opening the space. We set an intention. Then our first step will be our body awareness, and then we'll go into a breath connection. That will be followed by sensations, and then we have a guided meditation going into our Shavasana. Our Shavasana will have the gong, and the monochord, and I think that's going to be it today. I think we're just going to stick with those two instruments, but we'll see. Anything is possible. Yeah, so what you want to do is stay awake if possible and aware. And if you fall asleep, don't beat yourself up. It happens. The intention, though, is to do our best, to stay awake and aware and allow our brain, our mind to just jump from thing to thing, listening to my voice and the sound of the gong. It's pretty simple and you'll receive amazing benefits. So I invite you now to get into that comfortable place and space, whatever that looks like for you. Recommended to be laying down, however, seated is always an option. And you might want to have an eye mask. You don't have to. Earbuds, headphones are great. A speaker, and of course none of that is necessary. You'll get exactly what you need. The practice of Gong Yoga Nidra has begun. At this time, I invite you to set a sankalpa for your practice, an intention. Saying that intention to yourself or out loud 3 times. Doing your best to stay still and aware, staying awake, listening to my voice or the sound of the gong. Body awareness, starting on the right side, the right hand, the right thumb, the right pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, all of the fingers, the palm, the right wrist, the right forearm, the right elbow, the right upper arm, the right shoulder, the right armpit, side body, the right waist, hip, pelvis, groin, the upper right leg, the right knee, the lower right leg, the right ankle, the right foot, the right toes, the entire right side of the body, the entire right side of the body, the left side, the left hand, the left thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, all of the fingers, the right palm, wrist, the left forearm, the left elbow, the left upper arm and shoulder, the left armpit, left side body, the waist, the hips, pelvis, groin, the left upper leg, the left lower leg, the left knee, ankle, foot, toes, the entire left side of the body, the entire left side of the body, the back side, the back of the head, the back of the neck, the back of the shoulders, the low back, the backside of the glutes, hamstrings, behind the knee, the calves, the heels, the soles of the feet, the entire backside of the body, the entire backside of the body, the front side, the forehead, the eyes, the ears, the nose, the cheeks, the lips, the chin, throat, clavicle, the chest, the sternum, the belly button, the top of the legs, the knees, the shins, the ankles, the tops of the feet, the entire front side of the body, the entire front side of the body, the back side of the body, the back side of the body, the left side of the body, the left side of the body, the right side of the body, the right side of the body. Bringing our attention and our focus to our breath, traveling with our breath from our nostrils, breathing in down to the belly, and then exhaling it completely out. We're going to inhale into the belly, filling full, exhaling completely out. Again, a big, long, deep breath into the belly, and we're going to exhale it out. We're going to inhale for 30 and exhaling from the belly for 30. Inhaling into the belly, 29. Exhaling out from the belly, 29. Inhaling into the belly, 28. Exhaling out of the belly, 28. Keep going. Inhaling, 27. Exhaling, 27. Inhaling, 26. Exhaling, 26. Inhaling, 25. Exhaling, 25. Inhaling, 24. Exhaling, 24. Inhaling, 23. Exhaling, 23. Inhaling, 22. Exhaling, 22. Inhaling into that belly, 21. Exhaling, 21. Inhaling into the belly for 20. Exhaling out for 20. Inhaling for 19. Exhaling for 19. Inhaling. And exhaling for 18. Inhaling 16. Exhaling 16. Inhaling 15. Exhaling 15. Inhaling 14. Exhaling 14. Inhaling 13. Exhaling 13. Inhaling 12. Exhaling 12. Inhaling 11. Exhaling 11. Inhaling 10. Exhaling 10. Inhaling 9. Exhaling 9. Inhaling 8. Exhaling 8. Inhaling 7. Exhaling 7. Inhaling 6. Exhaling 6. Inhaling 5. Exhaling 5. Inhaling 4. Exhaling 4. Inhaling 3. Exhaling 3. Inhaling 2. Exhaling 2. Last one, inhaling into the belly. Exhaling it out. Coming to our sensation awareness, allowing the mind to jump from thing to thing, staying present in the body with the breath. A cold winter day. A cold winter day. A leafless tree in the sun. A leafless tree in the sun. Frightened dog barking. Frightened dog barking. Black stones in a clear stream. Black stones in a clear stream. Old woman crying. Old woman crying. Knife in an empty glass. Knife in an empty glass. Apple pie baking. Apple pie baking. Child in an empty room. Child in an empty room. Ashes on a wooden floor. Ashes on a wooden floor. Wind banging door. Wind banging door. Smiling Buddha, smiling Buddha. Broken window in the rain, broken window in the rain. White roses blooming, white roses blooming. Kittens nursing with claws, kittens nursing with claws. Tombstone covered in blood, tombstone covered in blood. Restless tiger in a cage, restless tiger in a cage. Snowflakes falling on a fire, snowflakes falling on a fire. Yogi in a cave, yogi in a cave. Bells ringing on a rope, bells ringing on a rope. Mother holding a sleeping child, mother holding a sleepy child. Lying in a warm bath, lying in a warm bath. A torn and patched coat, a torn and patched coat. Incense burning on an altar, incense burning on an altar. A field of sunflowers, a field of sunflowers. Full moon rising, the full moon rising. Let your eyes relax and turn upward. Let your eyes relax and turn upward. Let your awareness take you on an inner journey. Go deeper and deeper inside. Become a witness of yourself. Become a watcher of the story that unfolds within you. Become the observer beyond time and space. See yourself standing on the beach of an infinite ocean, calm and quiet, as the gentle waves roll up to your feet. Feel the wet sand beneath you and the warmth of the sun upon you. Smell the salt in the wind and see the birds flying over the water. Feel the cooling wind on your skin. Listen to the sound of the waves and hear the birds calling. Listen and hear. Listen and hear. And from the distance, hear the sound of a gong from far away. As you turn from the ocean toward the sound of the gong, you see a cool green jungle. From the palm trees, a path leads from the beach and disappears into the jungle. From deep within the jungle, you hear the gong again, like a softly beating heart. You take the path into the jungle and you walk toward the sound of the distant gong. With each step, the sound of the gong grows and it calls you to come closer. You come to a clearing in the jungle, and before you is a magnificent gong hanging between two trees. There was no one around, and as you walk towards the gong, the sound grows and swells and surrounds you. Standing in front of the gong, you close your eyes in gratitude. As you open your eyes, you see your reflection on the shining surface of the gong like a mirror looking back at you. The reflection in the gong is the image of the person you are becoming. It is your most divine self, your most radiant being, your most loving nature that looks back at you, holding you in infinite compassion and acceptance. See the reflection smiling at you, accepting you, and reminding you that the person that is looking and the person that is reflected are both the same, forever one, forever eternal, and completely perfect in this moment. bringing your awareness back to your breath. Inhale gently and fully. Exhaling completely out. Another breath in. Exhaling when you are ready. Letting your breath return to your conscious control. Inhaling and exhaling. Remembering your intention from the beginning of our practice and repeating that to yourself 3 times. Let it be so. And deepen your breath and begin to move your fingers and your toes, maybe circling the hands and the wrists, stretching, whatever feels best. Bring your hands together over the heart and rub the palms together and rub the feet together if that feels good. Maybe bring your knees to your chest and rock side to side, and then roll over onto one side. With assistance, slowly bring yourself to that seated position. The eyes are closed. The practice of Gong Yoga Nidra is now complete. Thank you so much for sharing your energy, sharing space, and showing up and doing the work. If you haven't already, please thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on socials at Michelle Meadow Love. I wish you the best eclipse season for the lunar and the solar eclipse. Be gentle with yourself and drink a lot of water. I was guided to draw us a card, and it is Unconditional Love. Hopefully you can see that. There's not a lot of reflection. 2 fairies with all the rainbow colors. The number 42, if that means anything to you. Unconditional love. And it starts with ourselves and that forgiveness, forgiving ourselves, knowing that we're doing our very best, and forgiving others as they are also doing their very best. At our essence, we are love, and we are also here experiencing all of the human emotions. So even when we are angered or jealous, sad, anxious, our core being is love. We are love, and we are connected to one another. I wish you all the very best. Have a beautiful day, week, month, year, whatever it is, and I hope to share space with you again soon. Be well. Love you.